Okay. Hi guys, and welcome back. This is TechConnect, and today I am sitting with the CEOs, the starters of this company, and we are a TechConnect. We are a tech company that provides internet. So we are an internet service provider, basically. And joining me today is Nico and Arno. Hi, Nico and Arno.
Hello, Tandy.
Hi guys.
Hi. So I recently stumbled upon your website, ineedinternet.co.za, and I see there are questions that you guys have put out to challenge the other internet service provider. Can we maybe go through those questions together and you guys can tell me all about it?
No problem.
Awesome, great.
Okay. Yes. So first up, we actually have you guys challenging companies in regards to their reviews. What exactly is so famous and great about reviews, and what about them?
So the proof is in the pudding always. If you have bad reviews, you're not living up to the standards that are set by the industry. You don't have happy clients, and you need to up your game.
Oh yeah, no. If you're not willing to share your reviews, what you're hiding?
100% reviews are critical these days. Obviously, if you have a shoddy product and not a product that's up to scratch, word of mouth is going to spread. In the old days, word of mouth took days, months, weeks to spread. These days, it takes seconds to spread. So we're just challenging our competitors out there, get your product right, and then your reviews will be good.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Tandy, a big thing as well is it's twofold, because with us putting our reviews up for everybody to see, obviously that keeps us and the technicians and the Arabians and every single person that has anything to do with TechConnect, it keeps us on our toes, because one unhappy client speaks to 9 people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got the gist of it. So what do I do if I want to join an internet service provider and they're skeptical about showing me their reviews? Where can I get access to those reviews, perhaps?
So obviously Google My Business is your best and first option. Another website's called hellopeter.com. Go have a look there. Just search for the company name. Those are your 2 primary ones. Then, yeah, that's it, I think. Do you know of any others, Nico?
Yeah, no. Hello Peter is my favorite, and then obviously hand in hand, your Google reviews. And Google reviews are normally just at the bottom of your search results. So if you search a company and you get their link, that's automatically part of their Google results.
I've seen some reviews on Facebook as well, but that's not a big one. Usually the guys don't use Facebook to review the businesses.
Yes. I understand that. Okay. Now I know how to get myself out of a sticky situation. I have 1 point down. Okay, so up next, average uptime. What is that? What does that have to do with my internet? Why do I need to know how many times a week I'm up or down?
Nico, you take this one.
Yeah, it's awesome. I actually had this conversation and I was able to brag about it this morning with one of our biggest clients. So again, we like to keep ourselves accountable. So we've got our tower uptime on our website. So any client, Tandy, if you take our internet and we install your internet, we can tell you that you are on the Lebombo tower. At any time, you can click on our website and you can see the last 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days uptime live on our website. And if it's down, you'll see it's down. And I was able to brag today with one of our biggest clients that their link is a 99.25% uptime over the last 90 days.
So this basically means the chances of that person only being off within the 90 days has been less than 1%.
Yes.
0.75%, which equates to, if I do the maths quickly, less than 2 hours.
Yeah, over 90 days.
Wow. That's great. That's amazing.
And for us, again, it's there, it's live, it's there for everybody to see. So again, downtime is a priority for us. So all of us, everybody in the company knows that if there's downtime, we need to get it sorted because everybody can see this. So it's a priority to keep our clients up.
It's right there on our website.
So this is something I can have access to before I even become a client.
100%, yes. TechConnect Africa network status.
Okay. Okay. So you guys heard that. If you want to check that out, go to TechConnect.Africa and go under network status, and you should find all towers listed there and how often they are up.
Very important, guys.
Okay,
even during load shedding, we should stay up during load shedding, right?
Definitely. Do you guys have anything implemented for that?
Yeah,
Arno, you can take this one.
Obviously, our uptime is very important to us, and we have battery pack solar on the majority of our towers. We definitely have inverters and batteries on all our towers, and where there's Eskom power available, we use Eskom power. Another really neat thing is that our towers don't use that much energy. For example, a Vodacom tower would typically use about 5 kilowatts of power, which you need to run a large house. We use watts. Our equipment literally uses watts. So one nice battery will keep us up for 4 days. And we constantly monitor the voltages on that. We actually have apps on our phones and our cell phones that alert us whenever the battery voltage goes down to a certain minimum, and we religious about monitoring those things. So yeah, we are very confident in our uptime during load shedding. That's one of the challenges that we faced as a company in the beginning, and I'm confident that we've managed to conquer that challenge.
Yeah, I think our worst day ever was running 4 Jennies on 4 towers at the same time.
Yes.
Gosh, must have been a hectic one.
Hectic, yeah.
I must think that this goes then hand in hand with our support hours. Is there any support hours? Because usually I'd hate to run into a problem and I can't find anyone who's providing me with the internet. Now I'm stuck with internet that doesn't work at all.
Critical.
Yeah, so basically what we've implemented, critical. We've implemented a standby team. So there's 2 technicians on standby every night until 10 o'clock. A level 1 and a level 2. Level 1 basically handles the being able to just check if there's any account settings or anything small, your basic troubleshooting and fault finding. We've actually implemented it where we've recorded fault finding videos that we can share to the client to do some self-help. And then if it's a serious, complicated issue, the level 2 technician will jump in if that's more something on our side that we have to look at, that it's not something on site on the client's premises, but something more on our network side. That's the level 2 tech will jump in on that.
Look, Tande, if you buy a Mercedes,
great. It's great to know that I would be supported once I'm doing.
If you buy a Mercedes and you don't have a dealership to support that Mercedes, it's useless. So our feeling is that we do not want to leave our clients out there without any options, numbers to phone, WhatsApp numbers to contact. And that was something that we really did in the beginning of the business. During COVID, our clients, we felt that they needed more help. And that's why we extended our support hours and our support channels. So you literally can get support on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, email, telephone, standby cell phone number. There's one channel I'm missing, Facebook Messenger. So 7 channels that you can get support on from us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great. So where can I actually access the support hours? Is there a limitation? Is it 24/7?
Yeah, guys need to sleep. So it's 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on public holidays and Sundays. Does that include, Sundays? Saturdays as well? 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, Saturdays as well. We can... Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's actually much better than, I wouldn't name and shame, but that's much better than most internet service providers out there.
No, we don't
At
want to
least
get
it
sued.
exists.
Yeah.
Not at all, not at all. Okay, so is there, usually when I go for internet service providers, they want to sell me this big numbers, this big package that I really don't feel like I'll probably use. So what can you guys say about that? What am I being offered? Because if I'm sitting with a 50 meg line and I'm trying to watch Netflix and I can't even get that right, what is going on? How do I fix that?
Okay, so look, it's
I mean,
you're basically talking about Mandla Lungelu, yeah?
Yes,
Or
yes,
you,
yes. I actually came across him recently.
okay, so we've got a product called Preseem, and what Preseem does is it optimizes your bandwidth, so your video calls, your streaming, your audio calls, WhatsApp calls, etc. Zoom meetings, Teams meetings, like this that we're doing now is optimized. And you did a fantastic explanation of that the other day, Tanya. I was very impressed about how you see the slower traffic, the Windows updates and things like that as trucks on the highway. And Mandla Lungelu, who's Preseem, our traffic cop, slows those trucks down and allows the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis to get through quickly. So you must remember, we've got a limited amount of bandwidth that we have to split up amongst about 700 users now. And we have to get those slices of bandwidth optimized for these users. And Preseem does exactly that. It opens the toll gates, the toll booths, for the fast-moving traffic, your Netflixes and your Showmaxes, and then it slows down the slow-moving traffic like your Windows updates and your iPhone updates and your phone updates, so that it will still go through, but you can still at least function and do the stuff that you want to do while waiting for those updates to go through. And it works extremely well. It's an expensive technology. We've had it in since 2018. I think we're paying at the moment about 12,000 Rand a month for that, but it's free to our clients.
Wow. That's amazing. Every client likes something free. Every client wants some freebies. Definitely.
100%.
So does this mean that I don't need to get this 15 megabytes per second lines or 100 megabytes per second line? Because that seems like quite a big speed or a big number for just somebody who has a family of two.
Internet speed is a lie, Andy. We're being told lies by our fellow ISPs, and they can go look at their own stats, and they will admit to you that the average speed of the average user on the internet is only 5 meg. Only 5 meg. That's all that they use. So how we work
all the studies
this,
show that.
Yep, all the data is there. 100 meg links not going to be used. The 50 meg links not going to be used. We've got a huge mine with hundreds of cameras. Guess what the average speed is on the line? The average speed.
I'll take it that need 100.
It's 40 megs.
Wow. Yet someone is trying to sell me a 50 meg.
Yeah, they're lying to you, sister. They're lying.
Wow.
Tanya, I've got a story. So somebody moves from Pretoria, Johannesburg area. They move to Komatipoort, right? And we meet up. They decide, yes, they'll give our internet a try. And they went for a 10 meg line, right? So the second weekend, I get a phone call. And I actually met him on the golf course. And I think on the third hole, he asks me, listen, he doesn't really want to ask, but did I make a mistake on the package that we put them on? And I'm like very skeptical, what's wrong? And I'm out of the gate. I'm like, okay, what's wrong? What did we do wrong? What are you struggling with? He says, no. I told him that he's going to be on a 10 meg. I said, yes, if I remember correctly, I can double check. I grabbed my phone and I logged in onto Splings, and I quickly had a look, and I said, yes, you are on a 10 meg line. He says, no, he doesn't understand. There's something wrong. He was on a fiber connection in Johannesburg on a 75 meg line, and they were only able to stream one Netflix at a time. Second one with buffer. He says he's got 3 Netflixes running at the same time on his 10 meg line, and he's still on Facebook. He said, no, can't be. We made a mistake. He's on a bigger package than 10 meg.
The problem is all the ISPs out there are selling speed because people know what speed is. They shouldn't be selling speed. They should be selling latency. Latency is the speed of the important traffic through your network. And that's what we're optimizing through Officer Mandla Lungelu or Preseem.
Okay. I hope in a later stage we can maybe go in depth about latency and fiber for those clients that wish to know more before going over to an internet service provider, selling them the dream.
Yeah, 100%.
No, we will definitely will.
But with everything, I believe, comes a few doubts in terms of safety, especially if you have kids around the house, because it would be a disaster having to monitor your kid's device every time. I'd love to give them a bit of responsibility, some trust, and let them do their own thing. Is there anything I can do about keeping them safe online?
Yeah, interesting story. My daughter, Tumi, just went through exactly this experience at her internet at her school in Nelspruit. So she ordered some clothes through Shein, and I see money going off her account, 30 Rand, 30 Rand, 30 Rand, 30 Rand. And before I could block her account, 600 Rand went off. She worked the whole holiday to earn this money, and it's gone. And she's in tears. And guess what happened? She clicked on a link. It asked for her card details. She thought it was the delivery service for Shein that's going to deliver it. It wasn't. It was a scam site. And it didn't block that site. So we use Whalebone. We've heard the story numerous times. And it's so ironic. I feel that I'm a bad dad for not really sitting with her, because I got used to Whalebone blocking all the sites on our network. But I didn't think of her sitting on a site in Nelspruit that wasn't secure. And basically what Whalebone does, it's just a collection of all the top security companies in the world, building a database of dangerous websites and putting that in a database, and then blocking these insecure websites, scamming, phishing, sites that try to steal your credit card numbers. And you have the option to go ahead. Big red icon comes up. Beware, this is a phishing site. It's going to try and steal your personal information. And then you've got the option of go ahead anyway. We recommend do not go ahead anyway. You are going to be scammed. You are going to be fished out of your credit card details or your email address. Or at worst, you're just going to get a bunch of ads advertising stuff that you don't need. Again, free, built into our network.
And I take it this actually makes you prone.
Yeah.
I feel this also makes you prone to viruses. This is how we catch these viruses on the phones.
100%.
And then you just want to throw the phone against the wall or something.
100%, Andy. And I think you've been through this as well.
I think maybe as a little joke, just throw it in there, that when we talk about phishing sites, it's not like Saturday next to the river fishing. Maybe one or two of our clients, click yes, I like phishing. No, it's a site that steals information. So a phishing site is a site that steals information.
It's phishing for your details. PHISHING.
Exactly.
I have a terrific story of myself, actually. I lost about 11,000 on a website. I lost about 11,000 on a website, clicking on things that I do not know, simply because you become so oblivious. You believe that your phone is the safest thing. So you just click around. You're on the internet, you're browsing, you're enjoying. And one thing you know, you're clicking in the wrong details. And just like that, money, poof, gone.
Yeah.
And the thing is, to add up to this, it's load shedding, and I can't contact my bank. I can't access my app. I can't do anything.
Yeah, you get a heart attack when that happens. Honestly, it's so bad. And we've heard all these terror stories from our clients. One client lost 40,000 Rand. And I just decided we need to make a plan to get this stopped. So that's why we installed Whalebone on our network. You won't even know it. But when it pops up with the big red icon that says, be careful, then don't go ahead. You know, you go ahead at your own risk, but I wouldn't recommend it.
And then just like the cherry on top is Whalebone is free for all our clients.
It's the benefits free. Keep on coming and coming and coming. I'm receiving all these freebies. Very soon I'm gonna feel guilty and I'm gonna feel like I have to give something back. Yeah. But so far I'm enjoying the freebies.
Yeah. Just a good review, Tandy. Just a good review is all you have to give back. Thanks.
I'll make sure to leave that below. I'll make sure to go and leave that review because you guys have ticked all those boxes, actually.
It took years. It took years to
It's so
figure
good
this
to know
out.
that I
Yeah.
can trust an internet service provider. So
Yeah,
good
look,
that there's still hope out there.
if you walk into our office, you'll see a big board, and on that board says integrity. And it's very important for us to have integrity and honesty.
Actually, to top this off, where are our offices based? I see people get lost sometimes and they need directions. Can you get a quick direction on where we are based, actually?
Komatipoort, shop 19, Komati Spa Center, not next to the Wimpy, next to the post boxes. So, yeah, in that Wimpy complex where the spa is, etc., in Komatipoort in Resick Street.
Yeah,
You'll see
so
it
look us
on the
up.
window.
Yeah, look us up close to the Wimpy. If you tell us you saw the podcast and that brought you to us, we'll buy you a coffee.
Yeah, free coffee on us.
Great, great, great. I'll take you up on that offer. Anyways, thank you guys so much for sitting here and actually sharing with us what TechConnect is all about and killing some of those myths that internet service providers have been feeding us.
Cool. Tanya, I just want to talk about one quick myth as well. Many of our competitors say their internet is uncapped, unshaped. They must look at that. For example, a certain cellular provider sells these uncapped, unshaped products, which is actually capped. It's actually capped at 120 gigs. If you read the fine print. Last night, my family downloaded 60 gigs. So in 2 days, that package will be done. The unshaped as well, many of them have a fair usage policy. That you need to look at the fine print again. If you go over the 120 gigs, your speed is going to be throttled down to 2 megs, and over a certain amount of data, it's going to be throttled down to 1 meg. Plus, they don't have Preseem or Mandla Lungelu. Sorry, I've got a bird flying around. My wife has a wildlife rehab center, so this thing is this bird's name's Birdie, and it's just practicing its wings, and it's going to be let out. Don't worry about it. But this fair usage policy is something that also irritates me that the other ISPs are selling. No caps, no bandwidth throttling, and they do. Read your fine print, please.
And talking about fine prints, does TechConnect offer us a contract when we sign up with them? Do we have to worry about such things?
Yeah, it's a 60-year contract, and we need your firstborn.
Firstborn child.
No contract.
No, Thandi, we try to make it as easy as possible to do business. So it's a month-to-month contract. If you sign up, it's a month-to-month contract. We feel it's our job to keep you happy. So if you are happy, you're not going to cancel, and then you stick with us. And heaven forbid, life happens, or you move, or something unforeseen happens, and you cannot and do not want to use our service. And I'd say most of the clients that do leave and cancel are because they move out of our area. Then you're not stuck in a 2-year contract. So then we greet each other. Sorry to lose you as a client. Can we buy back your equipment? And then we wish you all the best for your future endeavors. No use in keeping somebody in a contract for a year and a half, and you just sit an unhappy person that bad mouths
we want to stay friends.
Your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also,
I hear that.
It's a double-edged sword, because remember, make sure that the ISP that you're going to go for, your potential new internet service provider, doesn't lock you into a 2-year contract. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you're so good, why do you need to lock me inside? I can stay 100%. On my own free will.
Of course. We're always on, yeah.
If you're good enough, I'll stay more than that 2 years.
Yeah, 100% right. 100% right. We need to keep producing, keep giving the service, and keep giving
I think I should lock my next marriage into at least a 2-year contract.
Then you need to do something.
I think I should lock my next marriage.
No comment, brother. No comment. Marriage is one of those things.
Joking.
There's no end time. You just need to keep it going. Listen, Sandy, I've been impressed with
Right.
your
This
questions.
is
You've
actually
been good.
great chat. Definitely
Definitely did
confident.
our homework. Definitely did our homework.
Well done, Sandy.
Confidence is the top, spiking through.
Awesome.
Last question though, when we talk about Nkomazi, because you guys say you are available in all of Nkomazi, what exactly are some of the areas I cover? I know NAS is like big and everyone wants a piece of us there. So which other areas do we cover besides NAS, Marlof, and Komati?
Nico, what don't we cover?
You missed the Ector Sprite. Yeah, I think that would be almost. You know what? The easiest way is we cover about, I'd say, close to 85%. If you take from the toll gate before Malalan and the border post at
Eswatini,
all the way to the all the way up to the border post at Swaziland. If you take that area, I'd say we cover about 85% of that.
For now.
We should definitely get the good word out there.
For now.
Yeah. And then also on our website.
What's the space?
You guys are thinking of expanding.
Yeah, no, we need to get out to everybody. It's very important. Have a look on our website as well, TechConnect.Africa. There's a coverage map there. Okay.
Yeah, check for the green on the coverage map.
Great. I'll check that out as well. And also, I'll just leave that website here so that people can know where to read further about this in case they want to read along as we talk about this on this podcast. And it is ineedinternet.co.za. One of the best websites I've read, actually.
Yeah.
Well written and very truthful. Very
awesome.
truthful.
So I think we call it here. Tandy, thank you for being our new host on Tales of the revamped Tales of the Towers. This was a new nice intro. I think we've answered her questions, and looking forward to our new series of the Tales of the Towers.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to being here once again.
Excellent. It was excellent. Thank you so much,
Tandy.
Really
until
enjoyed
next time, guys.
Chat again.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thank you, guys.
Me too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Brady.